Inshallah and Ashe, as always, divine wills, blessings to you and for you. I just noticed I'm a little sideways here, but either way, welcome to the weekly snippet, my weekly show. I am your host, the Tonya D. I am a practicing holistic shaman medium, an otherworldly life coach, and a subtle energetic surgeon, a reflector by design. Following the lunar energies through the seasons of the celestial bodies, along with the gates in human design. I do call myself a holistic shaman medium, which is just my way of choreographing them all, downloaded by spirit, mapping out the 4 pathways, one design at a time. And I'm actually here to show you who you are, why you have arrived on the planet at this time, through gift and purpose. And if you are new to my show, my channel, please subscribe, ring the bell to alert other celestial beings that are resonating with my frequency, friends and guests, weekly lunar insights, mystic messages, the elementals, and a lot more. The last quarter moon was in Gemini, intellectualizing our spiritual disputes, if you will. Maybe we're connecting with the divine creator. And Mercury is the only planet that can really go to any place and anywhere and any when, meaning the underworld, the upper world, the middle worlds, and anything in between, galaxies, surfing the waves of words, if you will. And just so you know, where is my fantastic little grimoire here? Spill the tea last week, super exciting, last Friday. All about connection, community, Mars, Aries, the root center, physical empathy, the physicality, not the feeling, by the way, different kind of intuitive gifts. And we are on our way into the waters of eclipse season, a full moon lunar eclipse in Libra. The moon meditation will be out soon as well. The worm full moon kind of makes me laugh. I do talk about the worm there, but it's a year of remembering our soul memoirs, mental clarity, air, if you will, our origins, like really where we came from. Our roots inherit great intuition naturally, the origins, also known as spirit. So really listening to our higher self, our spiritual acumen. Not only are we evolving our inner glimmer of who we are, shining bright, our brilliance, why we have arrived, but we are radiating that brilliance, that glimmer that shines. And just knowing everybody has a gift, also a purpose and a gift. Gift and Purpose is going to be an online event in person at Crohn's Hollow, March 29th, but also online, April 10th. Be sure to join me online as we navigate the streams for really a night of remembering or an afternoon, why we arrived, what is your gift, what is your purpose? We all have it. And a total amazing guidebook, a grimoire, an online community. I mean, I really created this. So really join the event. The link will be in the show notes or here on the screen in front of you. So just ask yourself or journal before bed. Create a dreamscape and ask the other world spirit to really show you, possibly call in an ancestor, and pay attention to the dream landscape. Usually around the witching hour, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., in between there, and also the synchronicities of the following day. Those come in through signs and sigils and numbers. And if you are still unclear, go ahead and schedule a divination, a soul support session. I do believe energy is the medicine of the future, coming through probably sound or light. But the elementals, the subtle energies, along with the imaginal realm, the celestial highway, light, clay, sound, ether, star, and a lot more, not just what's on the ground here, metal, mineral, and all those things, fire, water, but balancing our subtle bodies and fields. Beauty truly is health made visible. What's radiating on the inside is also going to radiate on the outside because the skin is reflective. And as we begin to awaken our spirit, we then start to transform our lives, igniting our passions, which brings me to the Shamanic Healing Academy. Whoopsie, wrong one. Got ahead of myself here. The Shamanic Healing Academy. This is an online grimoire, a category, if you will. Products, right? Has all of my intuitive offerings included. So join me online. It's a virtual coven, a grimoire. I really like that. It's the Shah in the medium. An online coven designed really for you to share your insight, your magic, your gift, your purpose, along with other avenues, right? It's a coven, really, the Shamanic Healing Academy. It's an online community. For only $19.99 a month, I do go live in that venue. And just so you know, coven is more of a gathering of witches who meet regularly. A coven is actually a place to gather in sacred space. You know, words, we got to scrub them sometimes. And just recognizing the elementals, the gift, the magic of each and every one of us within a community. It's a gathering place weekly, plus some random hits of knowledge. You do have access to all of my online courses and offerings, plus some ritual magic as well. Even an opportunity to be mentored, assisted really by yours truly, moi. So it's beyond time. I can feel it. I hope you can too. I'm sure you do. And my retreats. My retreats are more about elemental ritual gatherings, really connecting to your sound seed vibration, being a seer of the unseen, following the goddess of the night, the moon through the seasons or astral signs. They really do have a different flavor. The moon in Gemini, for example, squaring the sun in Pisces. The moon in Cancer is trining, being in the flow and reconciling and forgiving and nurturing. So different flavors, right? Different ingredients during or while the sun in this moment in Pisces. So feeling the shift of the moon during the seasons, the celestial bodies, the seasons and the gates. Have you subscribed here on YouTube? Heartfelt, rang that bell for me. It's a treasure trove. Just taking my watch times into the infinite and my subscribers into the other world. The other world's always watching, all eyes upon us, listening. So go ahead and share with your friends. Be the star that I know you are, glimmering as gold. And for other mystical musings, including Spill the Tea, who doesn't love a little Spill the Tea, subscribe to my musing newsletter. Spill the Tea is an online venue the third Friday of each month through Zoom and also through my coven there, 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time, if you can join me there. But we are in the final days in the seasons of Pisces. We're about to enter into a great initiation. Initiation Aries, tidying up the waters, the ocean. I don't know if you can feel the difference this Pisces season versus a year ago, but using this final chapter of Pisces to your advantage And as we get ready to really embark from one portal, the crown, into the next, the root center, rooting it all, breaking down some of what we can expect from the upcoming lunar eclipse arriving on March 25th. There's a lot happening here. So you'll have the tools along with the tips in creating the ultimate celestial success. And just get ready to shed the old, embrace kind of embarking on a powerful kind of rebirthing, a rebooting, a recalibrating. And again, if you do need some soothing support, reach out, navigate. This upcoming year, eclipse season, join the Shamanic Healing Academy. Literally, it's just a monthly access point. It's a monthly calls, guidance, bonus content, of course, all my online offerings. And just get ready to burst into spring with the spring equinox after our spiritual divine connection. So we come out of the crib, out of hibernation. We truly are just like nature. We get frisky in the spring. It's time to ignite. It's ignition. It's taking action. It's revving up our motor, our engine. So you may be feeling maybe a little overwhelmed, maybe some anxiety. You know, you kind of have to, I don't know if you did, but hopefully you did release something during the season of Pisces, like forgiveness. Maybe you were more compassionate, maybe a little confused. It's the emotional roller coaster. It does increase our ability to really ride the waves of compassion, a compassionate heart, creating a deeper divine connection to spirit. So it's time to really get ready for a cosmic shift. Aries is arriving this week. So there's this burst of action plus eclipse season. So it's bringing us an offering to transform our behaviors, our actions, our characters, our relationships, even how we partner. You know, are we in alignment, partnership with our divine heart, ourselves? I'm super excited. But reflector guidance this week. The moon today is actually in the season of Cancer, in her home sign. So we're kind of receiving a cosmic, I would say, a fluidity of a hug. It's a watery energy. Really, it's time to embrace who we are, give ourselves a divine hug, a subtle hug, and a physical hug. Do some self-care, nurturing ourselves, and allowing the presence of the Piscean energy, unconditional love. Feel the presence, feeling the emotional waves, and just feeling, you know, things might bubble up to the surface from underneath the deep sea. Do some reflection, self-reflection, processing our emotions, validating them, and just ask yourself, like, are these my feelings or are they somebody else's? Like, the memo comes in different ways, and really establishing some healthy boundaries around family, home. Look to where the moon is transiting in your natal chart, like nurturing that aspect, that world, that coven, if you will, that house. Society, in my case, nurturing society. Really taking a breath, taking a pause, and just nurturing yourself. Acknowledge, access your own growth, all the lessons, the memos, you know, we've learned them. Reminds me of the journey, man. But just embracing the waters, getting in the flow as we are on the tides of Aries season. And then tomorrow through Thursday, the moon gravitates into Leo, which is also fantastic. The sun and the moon both are in fire signs on the equinox. Spill the tea, I would say. So we're spilling the tea. So this is our divine heart sending us an invitation to start taking the action, possibly going through an initiation. And it's prime time to really ignite our inner passions. Be in pursuit of them. What are they? Feeling the fire. Like, what adds fire to your desires? What sparks your joy? What illuminates your manifestations? Being mindful too, because Mercury is in Aries. So often this combination leads to a very impulsive action energy in our behaviors that possibly may be out of character. So channeling this energy to exercise, running, get on the treadmill, do things that really are productive. The rabbit on the month, for example, productive, right? Energy to produce. Take a deep breath and just ask yourself, left hand on your heart, who am I? What do I want? You know, what feels fantastic? And remember, vitality that is healthy shouldn't come at the expense of others outside of you, and navigating this extra exuberant, enthusiastic energy with charm and compassion, and also awareness, being self-aware. And then on Friday, the moon gravitates into yours truly, the diva Virgo. I think Virgos are divas, just saying. In through the weekend, Friday through Sunday. So this is going to really initiate some productivity, the energy of fire with the overly meticulous, get her done energy of Virgo, right? The organizer. So you may find yourself cleaning out the clutter, streamlining your world, the inner world, the outer world, the house, the self, healthy bites, if you will. So it's a fantastic time to really tackle the things, the list of things to do, and just organizing our workflow and just jump starting a health regime or a routine. And, often don't allow the energy of Virgo to really hold you back into your perfectionism. You can be overly perfected to where shift breaks down or feel overwhelmed. So it really is about baby steps, a small step forward for mankind, or for self-kind, if you will. And the spirit of Aries to really move us towards taking the action. Myself, I'm ripping out carpet this weekend. It's kind of funny. I didn't realize that, the energy of the moon, until I looked today and what I had planned for my future. But while we're initiating change and we're finishing up, is another story, So just stay focused, be realistic, prioritize, and enjoy the rush. It's like coming out of the cocoon, the hibernation. It's a great motivator, just feeling the satisfaction of cleanliness, next to creatorness, if you will. So keep this flow moving. It's an energizing flow. And Aries is all about the initiation, unleashing those cosmic energies. It's the movement. It's the thrusting, bursting up through the ground, the rootedness, the bubbling, right? So ask yourself, are you glimming or are you dimming? Like, are you dimming your inner glimmer? If so, where at? Or are you holding back due to fear? Burn those limiting beliefs. Embrace the raw power, the truth, the authenticity. The universe is always working in our favor. Things happen for us, not to us. We do have strength. We have courage. We have wisdom. We have insight. Even the support to really go after our wildest dreams. So I would say dream big, dream galactic. What you desire also desires you. It's two sides of the same coin. So we're about to begin a journey of liberation, right? Accessing and opening a door, the depths of love, not just for others, but more importantly, self-love. Like, are you curating self-love, initiating ways where you can be more loving and nurturing to yourself? Choose yourself first. Initiate boundaries. I often in a divination find boundaries are the missing link, and just go after what sets your soul on fire. There may be some emotional disruptions, so be kind. No need to play small. Embrace your authentic self, and just truly, not just watch how quickly, but feel and sense how quickly, and maybe not so quietly, that your world starts to transform and shift when you embody your authenticity. So on the menu this week, for sure, being the final chapter of Pisces season, finish up and listen to the Sacred Circle meditation, cleansing our auric field. I am actually now offering Gift in Purpose online in April, in person at Crohn's Hollow in March 29th. So options. I decided to move it online because I was like, oh my goddess, the whole world should be a part of this. So you'll be able to purchase tickets online, of course. And if you haven't subscribed yet here on YouTube, be sure to do so. Besides the celestial energies, I have podcasts. I do both new and full moon meditations, moon rituals, along with my weekly show. And this week on the Elemental Highway, now the month stays the same. I only do Monday as far as the Elemental Highway. It's kind of our kickoff. But we do have a yin metal snake of a day, yin fire rabbit of a month. So the southeast is actually being highlighted on this day, highlighted for abundance, prosperity. The dragon and the snake are actually in the same direction or the same sector. We have yin and yang of both fire and also nature or wood. Metal is actually weak in this season, so just be conscious of your words, have courage. Fire is forging metal. It's in conflict, by the way. The month yin fire and the day yin metal, that's a scrubbing. So really be courageous, be mindful, be charming, be charismatic. Don't shrink down from conflict or hide from adversity. So this is an announcement from Spirit to really go out, be a shining sword, be a knight in your own shining armor. Remember, silver deflects negative energy, by the way. And yin metal is detail orientated. So this is our inner world. This is inside of us. It's yin energy, achieving goals, analyzing. It kind of feels like Virgo, right? Virgo is in the fall. That's why it all makes sense. All this maps out. I'm not even kidding. But the snake is a leader to a yin metal day, a powerful leader, possibly a mesmerizing leader. It always reminds me of Jungle Book. I think of that every single time we've got a snake anywhere. We may be mesmerized by our leaders or lack thereof as well, I suppose. We do have young metal deeply rooted in storage in the snake, which grounds our day, roots it into this dimension. But the element we need the most is actually water and the season of the ocean. That's the celestial bodies of water. So speak to the other world, Spirit. It's a spirit to spirit kind of conversation. Spirit could be creator, it could be an ancestor, it could be a being, it could be an angel. We've got opportunities. That's all I'm going to say there. But the rabbit is us going after what our heart desires, what we want, innovating those ideas. Possibly the unexpected windfall could be an inheritance, winning the lottery. It's wealth that we either can't see coming or wealth that we initiate through our ideas, is why I'm saying that. And the dragon is a mountain of resources for our day. The resources are deep in the mountain there. So if you feel you need to have a conversation and you're a lone wolf, because our day kind of is a lone wolf, just saying, go to the mountain spirits, the spirit of the mountain. Sit by a river, water spirits to assist us in getting into the flow. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's kind of mesmerizing. But water and earth are really the elementals of this particular day. So super excited about that. And as we move or gravitate towards, there I is, a double shot, the messages of the day, I am going with the Subtle Energetic deck by my girl, Miss Cindy Dell. If you want me to use your deck, send me a copy. I'll gladly share your stuff. Reach out to me on my contact page on my website, actually. So on this mystical Monday, this Moon's Day, we have the spleen. What is the spleen? Well, we all know what the spleen does, or do we? You probably can't read what that says down there. It's about our thoughts, air, right? Thoughts catching air, the spleen. Let me fix that there. Thoughts, energy distribution. It's energetic. The spleen is a yin energy that actually runs up our leg, that meridian, that pathway. We also have points on our face as well. I do use feet ethers on energetic center points for different balancings. So this is how are our thoughts moving? Are they flowing? Are they stuck? And really left hand on your heart and asking our body, what is the easiest or what's the simplest way we can move forward with our ideas? And earth is an elemental. It's a stability elemental, right? Creates stable ground. So what is comforting? What's stabilizing our ideas? And just pay attention to your intuitive insights. Intuitive gifts come in a variety of flavors. Mostly they get stuck in our third eye or our crown. Most people, you're always thinking about the vision center and those psychic abilities, but intuitive gifts come in through our different energetic centers and have different flavors as well. So we do have a grimoire of intuitive offerings and abilities. Okay, so this is about getting our ideas into the flow. And then on Tuesday, on Mars Day, we've got the element of air. You can see my glimmer there. You can't catch air, which is flowing off of the spleen meridian, right? Spleen is also connected to our solar plexus, metal, and the element of wood. Again, join me for gift and purpose. I'm just saying I am actually pretty fantastic and also pretty funny, just saying. But the air element is also a messenger. It's the change or the installation of a new message. Elements are building blocks of the tangible and the intangible, where the meridians are the channels, the rivers of light streaming through our bodies and distributing light, life energy, streams of light through our bodies, through these channels, activating them on a different highway, a different pathway. The elementals, it's all connected energetically and subtly, but air is freedom. You can't catch air. It's the freedom to really distribute all of our information. It reminds me of the mailman and the subtle field, I guess. Ideas, spiritual truths, all truths actually. So don't be full of hot air, basically, on Tuesday. It's an air day, an air being. Changes in the air. So keep your freedom flowing, free from distractions. Usually those are tests. And just deliver your ideas, your insights with courage and truth. Speak your truths. Be authentic. And then on Wednesday, we've got the third energetic center. This is all kind of in alignment. The third chakra, which is actually Mercury's day. So that's kind of fantastic and fantasy-like, I guess. But the solar plexus is actually connected to Gemini, also to Mercury. And Mercury has the ability to go everywhere. But this is also our beliefs. Excuse me. It's our beliefs and our belief structure, the structure around those beliefs, which is actually curious. So as for a belief, as far as a belief to become locked in, it has to have a feeling and a thought, which create a linking. They link together. So it's about scrubbing, and scrubbing. This is our ability to process data intuitively, mental clarity, yellow. And have you noticed that all three messages have been yellow, by the way? Yellow, 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 yellow. So yeah, very fantastic and interesting, at least, but yellow. But this is our administration, data, intuitive insight kind of channel. We get ideas here. The sun, right? Maybe affirm beliefs on Wednesday. Connect with your Mercury in your natal chart. See where Mercury is traveling in your chart now in the season of Aries. Bring in yellow to clear the mental chatter so that you receive clarity, mental clarity. One glimmer of thought can burst through. It's spring. And then ask yourself, is this a truth or is it the truth? What does that next thought lead to? One thought needs to another thought, right? We do have air the day before. So this is a mind kind of boggling week, if you will, so far, being mindful. And then on Thursday, we have the element of ether. Here, look at me get all creative here. Look at my lights. The element of ether, which I love. This is on Jupiter's day, Thursday. Blow in cinnamon, draw a line of salt at your front door, right? But ether as an element, this is truly fantastic. This is knowing that all things are in divine perfect order. It's the divine mind, the etheric highway, the etheric field. This makes me feel like a Merlin. Oh, but I am, seriously. But the subtle element air is really asking us to really take a deep inhale, the streams of inspiration, the exhale of resistance, possibly grief, just saying. We don't process our grief, right? People don't grieve a lot or easily. They kind of hang on to their grief. Might be 50 years in the backpack, lugging it along. I don't know. I know people that do that, but ether. So what challenges, problems, along with solutions, the divine solution? What is the solution? What is the challenge? What is the forefront? What is the action to take? The response to that action in this initiation day. Don't mind my Band-Aid. My cat scratched me. Cat scratch fever, I guess. But this is our invitation to invoke spirit, whether that is creator, an ancestor, a being in the unseen, an angelic being, a singer from the realm. I would say for myself, it would be Sir Didymus. He's my personal Wedame in the subtle field. I see him every day, the subtle realm. He might be coming in a little more. But just know on Jupiter's day, everything is in divine order. Have faith. It's perfect. It's fantastic. And then we finish into the weekend on Fantastic Friday, Venus Day. Woo-hoo. Let me click that. See, I just clicked that. We got that element of sound. Sound element. I love sound for a variety of reasons. We have different octaves in each energetic center that get highlighted by sound, by the way. Sound can burst away what no longer is serving us. So when we come back into our fractals, the puzzle pieces gathering so we can like release what's no longer serving us. I actually talked about that in my Spill the Tea last week, but elemental sound, there is so much magic in sound. Truly there is. Into the notes. You can use sound to literally flick out negativity. Beethoven, listen to Bashar. I listen to him on TikTok. He's fantastic, right? He talks about Beethoven's Fifth Symphony or Seventh Symphony. It's 3 minutes to dispel negativity. Don't quote me which one. I do just remember it's Beethoven. The seventh, I believe, it's the movement 2, 3 minutes. Tune in before bed and first thing upon rising. But just know sound shatters the field. Music, right? It does depend on the sound, however. So use sound as a way to direct your power, your voice, your spiritual truth. It's our throat center gets activated. I choreograph sound to the throat center and air. It's just a whole mesmerizing thing for me, just saying, to choreograph all this playing out. But break through the barriers, drumming, earth, harps are the higher octave waves to spirit. So even certain notes carry and elevate our energetic centers, the seed sounds, for example. This might be a great day to chant, to break through the barriers. Listen to Beethoven's symphony as well. Sound through different notes also boosts our power. So imagine drumming, the power of ritual drumming really hitting the bass note. It's going to hit the root center. Kind of interesting. Okay, well, make it fantastic. We do have the spring equinox. My son was actually born on the first day of spring. He's a 0-degree Aries going through his initiation. He is doing fantastic, by the way. A few little excerpts, a few energetic hiccups here and there. I did use my intuitive gift, my purpose, my fire elemental. I went to most places people would fear to go, or maybe they just don't understand how this works. Either way, an affirmation for this week to get you on your fantastic way. Let me go back over there. There I is. I'm doing great. An affirmation for this day. See that? I feel the initiation bursting into manifestation. Aries about to burst through the Leo moon, feeling the lioness, love, the hero of the sun in Aries, plus the nodes. Oh my gosh, it just feels fantastic, really. The moon meditation will be out soon. The Sacred Spirit Circle, also for Aries, will be arriving very soon. It's already uploaded. I do have it scheduled, but be sure you have subscribed to get those notifications. And as always, Ashe, my friends and guests, I will see you on the other side. Blessings.